because today's Hide's birthday. He's 10 years old.
I wish I was 10 years old.
You can.
Little bit older than 10.
10 times 4. And he's working on his birthday. Can you believe he's working on his birthday? You're supposed to be out celebrating.
I'm walking, and I went to hospital and
he went to get a checkup to make sure that he's healthy on his birthday. Way to spend your birthday, Hide. You like that?
yeah. It's hot. It's hot in Vegas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, come here.
Time to work.
It's time to come into Body Cafe and celebrate his birthday in another way, because he don't really know that, well, I'll tell you what. How about following us? Come on. Follow us. There's his daughter, Angel, and his other daughter, Saplor. I'm joking. We always make fun of her, the way we say her name. She'll say it for you. How do you say your name?
It's Pilar.
Pilar. Okay, come on.
She doesn't know how to say her name.
Follow us.
I want to come with you.
Okay, his kids want to come with him.
What's going on? Oh,
Yay!
oh my lord.
Open it! No,
Oh,
hit
thank
it,
you.
hit it. Punch the balloon.
that.
Okay. Oh, wow, nice. White shoes. Nice.
Now you
Nike.
have to put it on.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Oh, these are really nice. Well,
Nice.
if you guys don't know, Hide wears a size 10, so anybody who wants to get Hide some new shoes, because he can stand for some new shoes, because he don't like to wash his shoes, he wears a size 10. Right?
Thank you.
Who did you get those from?
You guys, right?
Who is you guys? Can you say who?
Yeah, my
No,
daughters.
it's not Iris.
My daughters.
Iris.
And
Not for
Iris
me.
is separate.
I'm separate.
Oh, you separate. Two more daughters, Renee and Destiny. Thank you. Thank you.
What did I get you for your birthday? What did I get you for your birthday?
Sandal.
What kind?
Oh, Gucci.
There, tell them.
Gucci sandal.
Gucci sandals.
Lots of shoes.
Where's my Gucci sandals, mommy?
Hello, everybody. You guys, you're at Body Cafe in Las Vegas inside of City Athletic Club with 10-time Miss Olympia. And today what I'm going to be doing is answering your questions. You guys actually came onto my page on Instagram and all my other media sites, and I asked you to ask Miss Olympia whatever you like, whatever's on your mind today. So I'm going to randomly pick some questions, but like I said, I wanted to take the top 10 simply because you guys found me an urgency today to reply back. So my first question is going to be from Horn Zone. Anybody know Horn Zone? I think his name is Jay because he's a follower, a high follower of mine. His question was, and this is a very odd question, how many licks does it take to get to the center of the lollipop? Wow. I'm going to consider myself the lollipop. And the answer to that, you can't get to the center. It's impossible. So, Horn, how many licks does it take to get to the center of the lollipop? You can't. I'm the lollipop. You can't get to the center. All right. Moving along. Next question I like to address. Interesting. Strong Fitness, 74. He wants to reach out and say thank you to me. It's not really a question. He said I actually was very knowledgeable in answering his questions. I guess he was getting ready for a contest at the time in Vegas. And I kind of helped him with some problems that he was having carbon up. So he didn't really have a real question for me today, but thanks for your support, and I'm glad that I can support you. Papa Pump, that's very different. Papa Pump. His question today, will you be at the Wings of Strength this year? Interesting you asked that question because I would like to know that answer too. At this point in time, being on stage is not something that I find interesting at this time. I have a lot of things going on that allow me to walk into other doors of opportunities. So the Wings of Strength is going to have to take a back seat to see Miss Olympia step on the stage and grace the presence of all the wonderful fans that I have out there. So if I had to answer you today, Papa Pump, I'm not going to grace the stage anytime soon. We have Renee Marvin. That's a friend of mine's. And Renee wants to know, she said, you know what, Iris? I see you get a lot of workout questions. You know, Renee, I agree. I want to ask something different today. Thank you, Renee. What is your all-time favorite cheat meal? Also, I'm curious, how many pair of shoes you have? Wow. If you know me well, like Renee do, I lost count. I wear a different shoe to work out. I wear a different shoe to walk around in. I wear a different shoe to go shopping. I wear a different shoe every day. So how many days in the year? How many days in the year, Angel?
365?
I have at least 365 pair of shoes.
She never repeats an outfit.
And I never repeat an outfit. So I can dress 5 sisters. Probably 7 sisters. And your shoes too.
I wish I was her shoe size.
And she wished she was my shoe size. She's a size 5, I'm a size 8. Her other question, her second question, part 2 was, my favorite cheat meal? I'm gonna keep it very close. I love chocolate cake and I love sushi. I think chocolate cake would be more of a cheat meal. And I can eat sushi until I'm blue in the face, so I don't think most people would consider that a cheat meal, but it is not a part of my preparation or my contest meal. So let's say sushi and chocolate cake. Moving right along, we have Catherine Pilot, CATHERINETPIO. Her question today is, what you eat the day of the contest before stage? A number of things, because all year round I kind of stay only 10 pounds off season. Then when I'm prepping for a show, I kind of keep my carbs very low. Sometimes I go 0 carbs, so my body is extremely starving, and it probably can take whatever I put in. But when I'm backstage, I kind of eat some fast-acting foods such as gummy bears, Snicker bars, nuts, rice cakes, preserves, strawberry preserves, a little chicken, something that keeps my stomach very flat. But nothing real heavy on my stomach when I'm about to go on stage. So that's your question for me. What do I eat backstage before I go on stage? I apologize. Moving right along. 1IN1000 asks, do you do online and in-person personal training? Absolutely. I'm not on stage anymore, so I would love to help you get passionate as I am. I love prepping people on or off stage. I help all walks of life. If you're interested in any of my knowledge and and if you like for me to help you actually prepare for a show, all you have to do is email me at chocolatebomb@yahoo.com. So that's CHOC, B as in boy, O, M as in Mary, B as in boy, B as in boy, at yahoo.com. So if you're interested in getting some personal training or some online service, I'm all yours, and I guarantee you I can change your look today. We have a question from DA_MAD_HATTA. And his question is, or her question, it's a he, by the way. What's with training and muffin? I don't understand that question, so I can't even answer you. Let me try to break this down. What's with training a muffin? Could anyone help me with that? Is he asking me, do I eat muffins when I'm training? Or is he asking me, do I have muffins when I'm carving up? And then his second part of his question is, which carbs are great for pre-workout energy? Well, I can probably tell you to have any means of carbs before you work out, but I'll say go with Glycofuse by Gaspari. Drink that and I guarantee you'll have an excellent workout. Let's see. Cash R underscore cash. 2R underscore cash. Excuse me. He wanted to know for the whole community, what can he do to make the calves grow? Well, I hate to disappoint you. That's a very stubborn area to grow, but you can get some definition and maybe a little size, but it's all genetics. So ask my mom and dad, will they help you out in that department? Because if you don't have calves today, it's probably a little bit that you can do to make them grow. So if you're not genetically gifted in that department, it's most likely your calves are not going to get any bigger, but you can get a little separation and definition going, okay? So keep working those calves anyway, and just make them look as defined as possible. Rachel Beck underscore. Her question today was, what advice would you give the female teenager who wants to pursue bodybuilding? Don't do it. No, joking. Bodybuilding is a part of anyone's life. It can be anywhere from you just toning and firming your body, gaining a reasonable amount of muscle, and just want to stay healthy. So I advise you to find something that you love and passionate about, and if it's weight that you're passionate about, mama, go for it. Because I guarantee you at the end of the day, you'll feel a lot better about yourself and about your physique if you kind of exercising and implementing some form of bodybuilding into your workouts. So yes, I recommend it highly, and enjoy your journey in the process. We have S is in Sam, U is in ugly, F is in Frank, A is in apple, RRELL, F is in Frank, IGUREPO. Her question today is, how do you find the clothes to fit your fat ass? Oh my God, could you imagine that question? I didn't even know that it was fat back there. I thought it was kind of firm myself. But you know what? Haha, I like that question. I find it very difficult to find clothes. If it has spandex in it, I can do very, very well. But if it's rayon material, I can just hang it back up on the rack because rayon material clothing don't work with my big arms and my big ass. Excuse my language. Don't tell everyone I said that. But overall, I normally stay at 170, and I really don't have a hard time finding what I like. Besides, I have class and pizzazz. I always find what I want, regardless. So, see you at the mall. IRCK90. He doesn't have a face to this name, so I don't know if it's a boy or a girl. The question is, what is the probability you still competing with the female bodybuilding? The chances of me competing in 2018, 2017, whatnot, the years to come, is very slim. I have graced the stage and was very healthy to do so, to win 10 Miss Olympia titles along with 7 Arnold Classic titles. I'm the most decorated athlete on stage today, and it's a blessing. And I'm fortunate to live to be one of the legends and to go down in history as a great athlete of the sport. Right now, what I'm more interested in is paying back to society and with other human beings and athletes of the nature of wanting to pursue this same avenue that I took. So for me to get back on stage, I really don't see myself doing so. But let me say this, if I do, I will announce it and let you know, to tell all the girls to step aside because Iris is back. But for now, I'm enjoying Body Cafe and all my other avenues that I'm pursuing right now. So just all I can say is stay tuned. You like me, huh? Okay. Let's see who has an interesting question. Let's get something very interesting going. Because some of you guys are sleeping on the calls. This is your chance to ask me anything you want, and you're sleeping. Okay. We have Luis Morello. He asked me, will I one day own my own show? How can I answer that? That's a good question, because I am interested in giving back in the sport some kind of way. I'm still highly driven. So if all the cards play out and everything can be ran the way that I want it to be ran, to where the athletes are the ones who actually being the ones to get benefits, meaning that they're satisfying all the athletes' needs, not just the one who are on top, first place, second place winners. I think every athlete that graces the stage who wants to compete should be treated the same as the number one athlete of the sport. So if I can implement those things, have a good venue, a good spot for the athletes to work out, everything to be not so expensive, to put on a show and make sure everyone walk away with a smile on their face, you never know. Irish Kyle might have a show. But what I have witnessed and experienced is not really worthy for a promoter to put on a show, because at the end of the day, you're losing more than anything. So I want to have a show to where everyone is leaving happy, not just the chairman of the sport and all these other things that you have to deal with to have a reputable show. So at this point in time, I can't really say that's something that I'm interested in pursuing. Let's see. Someone called me a legend. Thank you very much. That came from Nazas Shakika. We have Tara _ Kamaya. Wow, I'm sorry. This is almost a similar question, but I think they're interested in me holding my own show. That's something I'll, take in constructive criticism, not criticism. I'll think that over and see what we can do. But it's a lot of work, and if I'm going to put my name on the show, I want to make sure that it's adequately ran and everyone is winning in the return, not just myself. But her question was, will you ever start your own event for the ladies? The ladies do need more support. Absolutely, I will be geared to do that. I just think all the ladies need to come together. Even the competitors need to all, get a union together and support each other instead of sabotaging one another. It doesn't have to be one champ. We all can be champs. So, ladies, take note of this. Stop thinking of yourself and band together, and let's try to make something adequately suitable for all ladies who's interested in becoming an athlete and a champ. Okay? I'm going to sign off for now because I need to take a break. I got so many questions here, and I always said I was going to go with only the first top 10, but you guys showed me some love here today, and I want to show you some love and try to answer all your questions. Thank you. We have a question from Fit Angel 76. Hi, Iris. Who is your biggest motivation or support since day one on your journey to Miss Olympia? That's part one question. My biggest motivation is God. God has given me a gift. God has allowed me to wake up every day and be blessed just to rise up and have loved ones around me. I would not pinpoint one person other than the Lord who has allowed me to become who I am today. I know I have a large fan base, and I appreciate each and every one of you, but I must give this thanks to the Lord for allowing me to be who I am today. Then your second question is, where do you see yourself 5 years from now? I might be still standing in the same spot. You never know, answering your questions. But on the flip side of things, I hope I'm giving back to society, living a healthy life, blessing myself, my friends, and my family, and telling the Lord, thank you for another day on this earth. Because without the Lord and the relationship that I have with the Lord, I could not be answering this question with you right now. So from 5 years from now, I'm blessed the way I am today. Okay. We have Julia M. Trainey, and her question is, I would love to hear your touch and cutting on water and achieving a dry look for competition days. I personally struggle with keeping water retention at a low for cortisol levels and whatnot the day of. So would love to hear your opinion. My opinion on cutting your water the week of the show, I think everyone is going to be a little bit different. It's no rule for one person or for all of us. I think you have to take in consideration where you started at. So for me, I run a real tight schedule on everything that I'm consuming. So the week of the show, I know exactly where I'm at. I continue to drink about a gallon all the way up until 2 days out from the show. Then I'll cut back to a half gallon of water. And then the night before the show, I'm only drinking a liter. The day of the show, I'm not doing nothing but taking enough in to wet my whistle to take my pills. So it's very simple. It really starts from where you begin your preparation and how you lead up to your preparation up to the week of the show. So again, if I'm competing on Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm still drinking my adequate gallon of water plus. Thursday, I'm cutting that into half. And I'm sorry, let me back up. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm having a gallon. Thursday, I cut it down to where it's almost about a liter. Friday of the show, I'm just sipping enough to take my pills. So hopefully that'll help you out. Let's see here. Next, Golden Girl 1350. What year, best body part? I think she's saying, what is your best body part and why you think so? Girl, you better ask someone. All of this is my best body part. No, my best body part, the back. I think the back says a lot about everything, your whole physique, because overall the ladies are gonna have nice arms, they're gonna have nice upper body, somewhat okay legs, but I think the back separates and allow me to, do what I do, win those 10 Olympias. So I think I love back, if that's your course. I can do back every day, actually. Okay, BAUO_grower. I don't know how you guys make up these names, but you're taking me through some changes right now. Now trying to pronounce your names and understand your names and the reason you made these names. But anyway, I'd like to know your thoughts on adding more fats to your prep and the benefits of that. Because I haven't had any fats all season, so when I'm going through my preps, that's why I'm adding fats, because my body is starving and it wants more fats. That's a question that everybody should know. No, I'm just joking. Don't take it serious. But yes, I have been through a very strenuous, hard diet, and by the time it's time to get on stage, your body probably can consume anything, especially if you were strict throughout your whole 16 weeks of prep. Fats are fats. Your body can't distinguish them. Some of them are higher fats than others, and I'm sure you know that I will select filet mignon when I'm carving up for my fats. Okay? So be selective, be smart, and don't just put any kind of fats, even though your body can take in and consume a lot of fats, but just be wise on what you select. Okay. Chan_Ying_2. Who are you? Just joking. Any plans for a South Korea visit? Are you inviting me? Are you paying for my way? You got my tickets? You got my hotel? I'm very expensive, but we'll see. I love Korea when I visited last time. I look forward to coming back again, maybe in the fall. So you never know. But I'll let you know when I know. Okay. Let's go down to Dom_Barbara. Dome_Barbara. Come on, you guys. Make your name simple. My name is Iris Kyle. Why you can't stick with your names? Okay. His question is, why did they take the division of Olympia out? You, somebody help me here. Anybody know? Because I'm still kind of puzzled myself, my friend. I don't know. If you can get the answer for me, please call me up. I'll share my number with you later. But the Miss Olympia need to return to the stage. I think that is the core of the sport. Bodybuilding was designed by men and women bodybuilding. For them to take the Olympia out was just like taking the mother away from the baby. And I'm disappointed and it's hurtful, even though I have accomplished a lot. But I do know it's a lot of women wanting to grace that same stage and have their chances at becoming Miss Olympia. So what I have heard is that the women's sport was not bringing in enough money to sustain the sport. So they felt like they needed to go ahead and kick us out the door, which was very, very, saddened for a lot of us. Even myself, most people think that I have, accomplished a lot, so I don't care, but I do care. I would like to see other ladies experience what I have experienced, so Um, for all you guys out there who are interested in seeing the ladies compete in the Olympia again, my advice to you is don't talk to me about it, be about it, and voice your opinions to the chairman, those people in those respective spots that can actually make change, and do right for us. If you guys care about us competing in the Olympia, write those letters, respond to those people in those respective spots. Let them know that you guys support the women and you're there in those seats supporting us. How could it be possible that they're not making the money that they need to continue this sport? They have so many other categories out there. How could they even think they're losing money? If anything, if they're only getting 10%, it's still money growing, and you still got people consider this as their career and their love and their passion and their hobbies. How could you take that away? At the end of the day, the Lord is there, and He'll take care of everybody who's being gracefully respectful to others. So I just say stay tuned, because I think it's going to come back. Who knows when? But if you can do your little work by voicing your opinion to the people in those areas, it'll help. All right. Got Death Star. Lord help me. Got Death Star wants to know, what motivates you most? Because I like the way I feel. I like to wake up and I feel very energized, passionate, healthy. The compliments that I get from everyone, it drives me to do better. It motivates me to continue my workouts, and it also inspires me to inspire others. If I can do it, you can do it too. So the motivation comes within. And if you like to wake up miserable, you do that. Because I like to be happy, and part of my happiness is exercising. Okay. Floria Talakadra. I don't know. Let me spell this to you, because I don't know what I'm pronouncing here. FlorutaleXandra. He said, respect you. I respect you too. Whatever that means, but thank you. Let's go down to this one. Let's see. I better not use the words he have here, because this is kind of rated X, so we're gonna not go there. Let me go to another one. DDA 25. I don't know if it's a guy or girl, because all I see is flowers, so maybe it's a girl. But it says, "Hi Iris. Before all you know that you're an icon, you will always be remembered in bodybuilding history. My question is, I need to put more muscle in my calves. Can you give one example of calf workout?" And he appreciated if I did that. I addressed this question once. Maybe you wasn't listening. But I'll do it again, because this is your question, and I want to respect you as you respect me. Calves gonna be coming from your parents, your genetic makeup. If you don't already have substantial amount of calves down there, it's quite natural you probably won't get any. You probably can get a little more definition, but for massive calves, I can tell you can do anywhere from 4 to 6 different exercises with X amount of weight, and you'll come back and tell me that it didn't work. So all I can say is just do what you've been doing, and that is occasionally work your calves every other day, maybe. Do some drop sets, some supersets, some heavy sets, some high reps, and call it a day. And just pray that the Lord give you some calves, because to ask me to give you the right answer in one exercise to make your calves grow, it ain't gonna happen. Okay? So just stay healthy and do your best in the gym, and let everything take its place, because calves is a stubborn area to grow. At least 3 more. All right. Pydratone asks me, what are your favorite hobbies? My favorite hobbies, if I had to select one, is shopping. Sorry. I have a shoe fetish. I love shoes, and I just like different things. So shopping is something that I love doing. My second hobby is shopping. My third hobby is shopping. And if I have to keep selecting, I'm going to say shopping. Okay. Then we have R Bother Great, something like that. RBOTHE Great. How many times a week should I train lagging body parts? How many times should you train lagging body parts? It doesn't matter how many body parts you have lagging, you're gonna still need adequate rest. So I say if you're gonna have, just say you have a lagging chest area, you wanna give it a 48-hour rest. So every other day, you wanna pretty much give your body adequate time. So if you have chest on Monday, don't hit chest again until Wednesday or Thursday. So give your time some time to rest, because believe it or not, when you're resting, that's when your body is actually growing. So don't think in terms of that you have to demolish your body to make it change. When you're resting is when most of your changes are coming. Okay, so don't worry about your lagging. Just continue to exercise on a regular basis, and your body will change based on you eating very healthy. We have Miss Door 27. Miss underscore Door 27 here today. And believe it or not, it seems like I know her, but I'm going to answer her question. I know I will get all my workout answered when I hire you as my coach. Oh, so you want my coaching skills, huh? I didn't know that. I walk and see you. I think I see you quite often throughout the day. I didn't understand that you wanted to hire me as your coach. But your question today is, I want to know something not workout related. Thank you very much. I would love for you guys to tune in and ask me questions outside of working out, because that's not all I know. I have a lot of hidden secrets and a lot of hidden things that you guys don't know about Irish Kyle. Her question is, what do you do in your free time besides hitting the weights? I don't hit the weights, first of all. I lift the weights. So don't say I hit them. Well, I'll tell you what I do. I prowse around my house and look in the mirror, since I can't lift the weights. And then I turn around and I turn around and I look in the mirror again. I have mirrors all over my house, so that's all I do in my free time, is look in the mirrors to see what I'm going to improve next. Then, if I'm getting tired of the mirrors, I go visit my friends. I got a lot of little friends. They're Asian too, believe it or not. One's named Angel, Renee. They're all shorter than me. Pelor, Destiny. That's my crew, and we hang out. Those are the type of people that I love to spend my time with when I have time. It is no other place I'd rather be than to be with my friends who love me the way I love them. Okay?
We love you.
They love me too. Okay. Let's see. We have, stop moving ours. JILB Galindo. What is the healthy fat percentage for women that don't compete and just want to look toned and lean? Really? Okay. I'm going to say roughly 20%. Maybe 16. Between 16 and 20. And the reason I say that is because that's probably the average norm for a woman's body fat. Anything a little bit higher, that'll probably put you in the B stage. So about 16 to 20, who wants to look rather firmed and toned. We have Kerr by Mackenzie. And her question is, what's the best advice you have for females getting into the industry and compete in the competing world? My best advice, first off, is be prepared always to accept good, bad, and worse. The best athletes on stage don't always win. Understand this is a very political sport, and just because you're not the chosen one doesn't mean that you are not a champ. And my advice also is that you can't be halfway on the fence. You have to take this seriously, and if you're getting ready for a competition, you want to step aside and put all your other hobbies on the side and really do all you can to be properly prepared. Other than that, you're going to get a lot of different advice, and you got to be able to take constructive advice And I just say, be honest to yourself and be open for change, and don't ever allow yourself to settle for less. And remember, at the end of the day, we're all a child of God, and we're all winners. So if you're looking to get into this sport, take it as a grain of salt and go head on and love what you do. Well, that was the last question, folks. My lovely fans, thanks for tuning in, and I hope I was able to answer your questions to your likings. I look forward to entertaining you later on. Stay tuned for more from Miss Olympia. I love you guys all. Thank you for your support. God bless you.